What is up, guys? Welcome back to The Burning Ground. I am Blaine, and it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've gotten to get on here and make a video. I apologize. I get a little busy sometimes. But we're going to jump right back into it. We start making these things happen again. Um, this is my wrestling thoughts for the week. Just had the Royal Rumble. Let me say, it's a pretty good Royal Rumble. It was probably the best one I've seen in a while. They did everything right, I think. Just about everything on that card was done correctly. Except for Ronda Rousey. That was a little weird, little awkward, I think, but they're probably gonna do something cool with it. Who knows? But this is my weekly episode that I try to do where I talk about something from Raw and something from SmackDown. But we're gonna do it a little different on this episode because pretty much what I want to talk about is happening on both shows. It's the same thing. Um, let's lead up to it first. What I'm getting at here. Like I said, we just had the Royal Rumble, which kicks off the road to WrestleMania, which should be, you know, an interesting few months. That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to have build up to the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, but this year it feels like they're just wasting this time. They're just using the next few months before WrestleMania as just fillers because let's be honest, we know what the two main events are going to be. It's going to be Shinsuke versus AJ for the WWE title, and it's going to be Brock versus Roman for the Universal title. And we've accepted that as fans. We know Brock versus Roman is coming. We know it. As fans, we've accepted it. We also know that AJ and Shinsuke is going to happen. That's what we wanted. We wanted that match. So that brings me to my point. Why in the world are they using the next two pay-per-views with these extremely predictable matches? Extremely. And the matches I'm referring to are the Elimination Chamber match for Raw and then the triple threat match for SmackDown. So let's do one at a time. The next pay-per-view is Elimination Chamber. It's a Raw pay-per-view. They've been doing the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the Elimination Chamber. It's one of my favorite matches. And they're also doing a women's one. So that's going to be pretty awesome. But here's where I'm getting at with the predictable aspect of it. We know we're getting Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. So why are we wasting what could be a match, something they could do at Elimination Chamber to just tell us that Roman Reigns is going to win it? I mean, he's already in the Elimination Chamber match, and we already know it's going to be Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania, so we know who's going to win that match. It makes it where I don't even want to tune in to watch it because I already know the outcome. And not only that, they put The Miz in that match as well, so there goes any chance of an Intercontinental Championship match at Elimination Chamber. So I feel like they really could have done something different. They could still have the Elimination Chamber. They could still have it, even put Roman Reigns in it. How they could have changed it up, though, is instead of saying, oh, well, whoever wins this is going to fight Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, make it a different stipulation. Don't even put Roman Reigns in the match because we know that's coming. Make it 6 other guys. Make it 6 lower card guys. Take John Cena out of the match. Take The Miz out of the match. Take Roman Reigns out of the match. And make it say if you win the match, you get a title shot after WrestleMania. Or you get to be put into that match at WrestleMania to become a triple threat match. That's what they're doing with the women's, with Nia Jax versus Asuka. If Nia Jax wins, then she gets to be in the women's title match at WrestleMania. Why not do something like that? It's not as predictable, and it also gives an opportunity for some of the, mid-card people such as Elias and Matt Hardy to have a chance to shine, have a spotlight put on them because they deserve it. Especially ones like Matt Hardy. He's been around for a long time. So I just feel like that match is going to be wasted. And by that, I mean, we already know the outcome. And also, I feel like by doing the way they're doing it, they're wasting the entire Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Because like I said, now we also are not going to have an Intercontinental Championship match. So if you think about it, what's really left to have at Elimination Chamber, because we're also not going to have a Cruiserweight Championship match because they're doing the tournament, which is going to end at WrestleMania. So what's that leave? Tag Team Championships? We're going to see Cesaro and Sheamus fight, for the 18th pay-per-view in a row for the Tag Team Championships. It's not coming out to be a very good pay-per-view. So there's my gripe about that one. But let's go over to SmackDown, because it's the same thing over there. You've got AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. Once again, we know it's going to be AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. Shinsuke even said it when he was, instead of saying, I want to fight the WWE champion, he said, I want to fight AJ Styles. So right there, we know what's coming. So why are they wasting what could be a spot? Brock Lesnar hardly ever defends his title on pay-per-view anymore. Why does AJ have to defend his every single pay-per-view? He could be in another type of match. It could be something completely different. Give him a tag team partner to go up against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Put Shinsuke in there, and then if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win, they get something. They get a chance to be in the WrestleMania main event. Do something like that. You don't have to try to force us to think something crazy is going to happen. If we already as fans know what's coming, do something different. And that's really what's kind of bothered me about everything that's happened after Royal Rumble. It just feels to me like what should be a time of pushing and building for WrestleMania, they're just taking the easy way out and just throwing these simple matches out there just to fill spots until WrestleMania. And that's gonna ultimately dull down WrestleMania as well, because we have no build. We already know what's coming, and you're trying to build on something we already know it's going to happen. So I don't know any other matches that could come at the next SmackDown pay-per-view, because Bobby Roode is still open. It's not like with the Elimination Chamber where they're throwing Miz out there, so that knocks out that title. No, Bobby Roode's still open, and he's doing this open championship thing, which I don't know, could be better. I feel like they kind of pushed to have him become the U.S. champion, and now they've run out of ideas. So, let's have an open challenge, and anybody that wants to, it's stupid. So, but that's what's going on. I'm really not looking forward to Elimination Chamber, but on the other hand, I'm keeping an open mind. Maybe they're setting this up. They've done this before, making us think things like Roman Reigns is gonna, do this, but turns out he didn't. I honestly thought Roman Reigns was gonna win the Rumble this year, but they surprised us. It was Shinsuke. So we'll see. Maybe they'll throw us a curveball on both pay-per-views. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens will win the WWE title from AJ, and it'll completely change the game for WrestleMania. Who knows? But right now, my hopes for the start of 2018 have gone here down to here. I need something to happen before WrestleMania to bring it back up to here. Something needs to happen. So I don't know, short video. I just kind of rambled on, but those are my thoughts. Those are my wrestling thoughts for this week. And let me know what you guys want to see me talk about in the future. If something happened on Raw or SmackDown that you think I should discuss, let me know. Put it down here in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can work in there. And I'm also thinking about starting a new type of video, where I pick not topics from Raw or SmackDown, but I pick things that are going on in the wrestling world. Rumors, conspiracies. Like one that I have in mind is Cesaro cursed? I think that'll be a good video, but it's not ready. I have to do some research on that, but that's what I've got in the pipe, things like that. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, if I can get the button to stop.